What is up, guys? PTK Collectibles, and we've got a lot of Everfest we're going to open. So this is it's going to be a potentially long video, where we're going to open up just, a load of boxes of Everfest, and basically until I get bored of opening it. I thought I was filming, but I wasn't, so I was just talking to the nothing camera, basically. So we pulled Skull Crushers, probably sleep that up, Skull Crushers, Cold Foil, Vexing Quill Hand, and a rainbow foil sigil of Parafets so far. Where are my sleeves? I am low on sleeves, I need to order after high seas. So yeah, there we're at. I'm just going to put the rares and foils outside the camera because no one cares about that. So try putting them back in the pack. Only so I can put them back in the box. I haven't actually got any space in my bin at the moment. So we'll see how well that works out. So just going to crack, nothing fancy at all. We've got the Dissolution Spear. Good set. There's obviously Stalagmite is the hit you want to get. Pulverize is a good Majestic. Pulverize is one of the best Majestics. You've got Swing Big, obviously, again, very good one. Oh, do I have enough sleeves? That is the question of the day, really, isn't it? I have some perfect fit, which would be fine for normal Majestic, so we'll run with that. So Dissolution Spear, so not bad. Pulverize obviously is one of the better ones. Swing Big. The Guardian stuff is pretty good as well. What else is good? That was the first like non-hit pack. What else we got in here? Yeah, just there's good Majestics. The money's in the Majestic stock. That's where the money is, to be honest. So extended would be nice to get, like the Majestics, because they're quite hard to get. I still need the Fable from here, the Grandeur of Valhalla, whatever it is called. We got Icelander. It is feels bad when you get a hero as a Majestic. So we got 5 Majestics, 6 including the Cold Foil technically. So there we are. There's the Emirates Skull, and I just picked up the artwork actually for that, which I got at the Pro Tour. So trying to miss anything. Stick this on in the back while you're doing some stuff. So yeah, these were on offer at a store in the UK, and they're not anymore because me and my Discord cleared them out, but they were 30 quid a box. So the EV is around 45 to 50 euros a box. So it is going to be hard to lose too much money on these. So I had a feeling if I'm I bought 36 boxes. I had a feeling if I'm opening a fair few, then the chances of actually losing money are probably slim. So, or non-existent. I don't know how Scott does these. Maybe, I suppose he hasn't done Everfest, to be fair. I'm just fucking stacking these up. Yeah, they're just going to be rammed in. It's just bulk and that. I've already got like 9 billion bulk for Everfest. So, I don't care. Thankfully, the recycling comes tomorrow. Nothing. So, they'll get empty tomorrow, so I can put this all in my green bin. We've had nothing since the start, really. Started off, like, the hits. Obviously, Pulverize is probably the main hit there. I mean, Skull Crushers is not... It's a Cold Form Majestic still. It's just not great. And we've got Imposing Visage. That's pretty good. There's 2 Majestics in this set that are Guardian. One of them's better than the other. Is it Never Yield? An Imposing Visage. One of them's about £7. So, I can't remember which one. It's pretty. I mean, getting Skull Crushers is better than getting one of those amulets. Oh, there we are. Imposing Visage Rainbow Foil. So these are all loose boxes. This first box was actually like open. The seal was just like split. So we'll do a better sleeve actually for the foils. Here we go. Life of the Party. We got Genius. Again, getting these is just not great because they're all young as well. Majestic young heroes. So you got Envolder as well. And you got cold foil there. Amulet of Assertiveness even. Not one of the good ones. I think Healing Potion's the best. Deja Vu's pretty good. But this is not one that is good. Let me move my chair closer because I always do these openings and it's just uncomfortable for myself and I shouldn't do that to myself. Let's just pile in there. What we got? 2 packs left of the first box. So this is a pretty standard box. I'd say probably we broke even on here. So that's the first box gone. I'd say yeah, because Pulverize is good. Skull Crushers I think is around £5. It's not loads to be honest. It's just depending on the value of those Guardian ones. Another box. I remember when this set came out, opening up so much. I think I've opened up about 400 boxes of this set. We're not going to track like box by box because it doesn't matter because they're just loose boxes. So we'll just stack Majestics. The better Majestics. Pulverize is one of the better ones. Rainbow foils, cold foils, there we go. I'll keep it out because it's a standard. And we got Guardian coming in the next set as well. So but yeah. Open up all that high seas and now we got Everfest. We'll open up some of the Guardian Mastery packs. I don't know how much I'm going to get, to be honest. This box is dead so far. Let me take out the packs from this set. Swing Big Rainbow 4, there we go. That is about the price of the box, if not a little bit more. I think they're around 30 to 35. So there we go. Swing Big Rainbow Foil, nice and easy. And we got Swimming Gloom Veil, that is a good one. Not as good as it was before, but it is a good one. There we go, another. Let's get up Everfest on Code Market. Card Market's open anyway. And let's see what we're looking at. I'm looking at UK low as well. I'm not looking at European. So we'll go Swing Big. Swing Big Rainbow Foil is €30. Cool. So about £25. Cheapest in you. Yeah, cool. And now we can go to Everfest. And then we'll go on the Majestics. And we'll have a look. Rarity, Majestic. And sort by the most expensive. There we go. So we can get an idea of what we're looking at here. Obviously, Extended Arts is good. Swing Big is the second most expensive Majestic, behind Pulverize Extended. But it's the most expensive Rainbow. Swimming Gloom Veil is €16. So That's pretty good. Helm of Sharp Eye. 2 Majestic cold foils. That's pretty good. Again, I mean, they're not huge hits, right? But they're nice. Rain Razors is another good one, obviously. This round's on me. The Mask cold foil. Imposing Visage is €11. So nice. Imposing Visage non-foil is €9. Okay, so if we're saying, what are we saying? We're saying €30, 42 euros, €50, and then so we're above. We're good. We're Gucci so far. We'll just have a see. I might put a counter on the top for the main hits, just so we kind of got an idea. Like, if the counter goes up, it's just because I've added cards that we pulled, basically. So anything, I'm not going to put the number on if it's not worth more than, you know, €5 or whatever. We've got Scour, that's not a bad one. That went up quite a bit. Was it last set? Was it? Or maybe it was O Rosetta. But that did go up a little bit. I think Scour was probably about 7. Cash Out, that is not a good one. Again, you've got cards like Cash Out, Bingo, or basically those, like, what are they called? It's like the Carnival slot or whatever. Majestics in that basically are just not good. So Bingo, Fire Breathing, they're the ones you want to avoid because they're like not even worth £1. So pretty good from the right side of the second box. Go, and then we can go to the left side. Cool. The packs themselves just look sick, right? Everfest is such a cool set. First time they ever did paper packs as well, which is great. What we got? What we got? We got Blood in Their Hands. That went up when Heavy Hitters did, and that was like a €20 Majestic. Not so much now. It is obviously Kasai spec, so whenever Kasai is good. I don't know what it's worth now. I think it's a couple of quid now. It went down a lot, but... And we got Mirage and Metamorph again. That was a very good card. When, I think, is it Prism maybe? I know I don't follow Illusionist, but again, I just remember it being good cards. Some Majestics have gone, there we go. There we go. We have a first extended. Again, when Kasai is good again, I think the cards like Slice and Dice will do well. So Slice and Dice is a nice extended to get. You are supposed to get roughly 1 per box, but I don't believe we got one last box. But I don't remember seeing one actually. I'll double check. It's supposed to be 1 per box. Some are better than others, of course. The 100 wins are good as well. We did, maybe not. Maybe not. No, we didn't. So it is like on average 1 a box. It's one of those where it's like on average every 24 packs or something, I bet. So like some boxes will not have one, but that's fine. We did get 2 Majestic Rainbow foils. We got Break Tide, not a good one. Not a great ninja card at all. I mean, neither is Flood of Force from Crow. What we got? What we got? Nothing. If you're in the UK and you ever want bulk, hit me up. As long as you pay for shipping. I've currently got, and my bulk, Imposing Visage will absolutely take that again. This print is different. It's like Japanese print. Because you can see it looks a bit different, but we'll take Imposing Visage Rainbow Foil twice. We'll absolutely take that. So they're the main standards there. What was I saying? Yeah, if you want the bulk, I've got High Seas commons. When I say bulk, I don't include rares and foils. It's just commons. But I've got 3 cases of High Seas there. And I've got Crucible of War, Everfest, Rolling Thunder, not a great one. Dynasty, Uprise. I've got every set basically. I don't know why I'm listing them. I've got all the sets in bulk. So I keep enough for myself back just in case I decide to need any of those cards in the future. And then the rest I just usually either donate to the LGS or, you know, ask people if they want it. Some people take it. So I try to keep it for as long as I can. But sometimes, obviously, not everybody not every time it gets claimed. So let me know. Obviously, all this Everfest stuff will be going because I've already got loads of Everfest. So that is the end of that box. Pretty standard box, I'd say. Again, it's 2 Rainbow 4. Well, to be fair, both we got 2 Majestic, actually, and a Rare. So they're on the top end of boxes. Oh, this one. Box is a little bit damaged. To be honest, I wasn't sure how long it was going to take me to open, like get round to opening these, because like I was just like, there's nothing mad. Like, hang on a second. It is my chair that gets stuck on the thing. There we go. The Stalagmite is the main one. That's like £80. Obviously, well, the Cold 4 is the most valuable. We've got a Frostbite token. That is our first, I believe. Keep a box back. Slice and dice. EA again, red. We'll take it. We'll take it. So if you ever want to find out when the drops go for any card game, Pokemon and Fab mainly, you know, be in my Discord. People always get times when the drops are. Always someone posts it. I think this was Scowling Fresh Black that posted it, so I appreciate that. Because I know you have your own Discord. Earthlore Bounty, again, not a great one. I think it's about €1. The cold foil of it actually is pretty good. Because of, I guess, Jarl, really. But it might be good in the next set, or the Guardian support. Aether Wildfire, we'll take that. Again, that was a really good card. I guess, not sure if it is still a good card, but I remember it was an expensive card at one point. We'd obviously like an Extended Art Majestic at some point. I think the only one I need is Winds of Eternity still. But that in Majestic itself is hard to pull. I don't know why. I don't know if it's short printed or not, but I absolutely pooped that up. What we got? Teklo Pounder, we'll take that. It's not too bad, it's a couple of euros. But I think I'm low on these because people buy play sets quite a lot. So we'll take that. I'd like a non-foil swing back big. This round's on me. Ooh, absolutely, this round is on me, boys. I will take that. I'll just do a normal sleeve. Again, that's that's about €10. But there's less copies in the UK, so it's a little bit more. Right, I'm going to bin these ones because I've got space in the bin, and then I can use this box for rares and foils. Right, 2 packs left on the right side. Oh, we've got Shimmers of Silver. It's not a bad one. I don't know what that's at now. I think that might be on the second page. Because Baron Bolt, again, is another good one. Where are we at? Shimmers of Silver, that must have gone down. Yeah, it's only at €4 now. Polarize is 4. That's so cheap. I'm keeping it there because I still think it's a good card. Baron Bolt is obviously another good one. Mirage and Metamorph. Do we pull a normal Mirage and Metamorph? Yeah, we did. Actually, that's a bigger hit than Pulverized, technically. We'll just put these Majestics. We're not going to... I'm just curious to see how many play sets we get. Swing Big is the main one, and then any extended. But it's lots of like little value that make it up in this set. You know, like £5-10 here. You know, and it adds up, especially when you're paying 30 quid a box. I mean, you have been able to get these at like 40 to 45 for a long time. So, like 30 is obviously extremely cheap, but it's not like stupidly unexpected, I guess. No cold foil yet. Oh, we've got Scour and Shatter, nice. If we do decide, you know, when we do stop, I'll just, like, film in bits, if that makes sense. So, like, I'll put all the videos together. Say I don't open it all today and I'll open some more tomorrow or another day. Then I'll just put all the clips together so it's one big opening. Scour's pretty good in Rainbow 4, I think. I saw that, yeah, €7. But they're probably going to be a lot more in the UK. For, like, you know, for argument's sake, if we look at Scour Rainbow Foils, €7 in Europe, and... Oh, actually, no, it is about the same in the UK. That's embarrassing. Usually it's a lot less. I've already seen some names on there from the people that were in my Discord that opened as well. So they've listed their singles already. Probably why there's some cheaper singles. People just wanting to get their money back. Usually, I don't want to jinx it, but if you're... Oh, okay, I was about to say, usually if the cold foil is further down the box, it's better, but it might be a case of that means it's just a one cold foil box then. So Blood on Our Hands is... I've just bent that. Yeah, these are perfect fit, and I don't like them, but it is all I have. Unfortunately, I think it's all I have anyway. I will double check because I have just a box of just top loaders and sleeves. Oh, actually, hang on a second. No, I do actually have one more standard. Brilliant. So, fuck off, perfect fit, because I dislike you. Again, it's trying to move my... There we are. My, like, chair. Right, we got some decent sleeves now. I get them from Slab Sentinel, who I'm sort of, you know, work with. Ambassador, I guess. But he does it part-time on the side of his wife. Aside, you know, part-time from his other job. And he was struggling to find the time to do it, so he took the website down for a while and stopped bringing stuff in. And now he's starting again, but I am running out of stuff. So... Final pack, and we end on a Swimming Goonwell. Nice. So, rares and foils. Get another sleeve. So, okay. Nice. Another box. And we'll put this aside for the rares and foils. Come on, cold foils. I've still never pulled the cold foil from this set. I think it's the only Fabled I haven't pulled. Like, any version of. Obviously, there's only the cold foil version. Well, technically, there technically probably is one limited. They did a small print run. These tokens are short printed, right? Okay. Oh, this box is going to be a spicy box. Come on. We've got Sigil of Parafets. Rainbow foil again. We're getting very similar majestic foils. Oh, we're doing that in the other sleeve. My bad. These are just prism sleeves, but Dragon Shield's good. So compared to say Pokemon, like English Pokemon quality sleeves you get, these are a lot better. Rain Razors, nice. That's a good one. We'll absolutely take Rain Razors. Slice and dice. Well, it's all slice and dice. It's yellow this time, but still. Are we just only going to do slice and dice? That's weird. That is strange. There's a lot of EAs. I mean, it's not the worst one to get, so fair enough. And we got Vexing Quillhan. That's not a bad one. That's a couple of quid. And we got a Talisman of Cremation. Again, not a good one. None of the ones we've got are really good. There's only two really at the moment that are like considered good, I guess. And we haven't got either of them. James White said they'd be good one day, so in James White we trust. It's our fourth box so far. We've got Sigil of Parafets. Non-foil. Come on, we want Swing Big, we want Stalagmite, we want Grandeur of Valhalla. How much sharp eye? I said Valhalla and they gave me eye. That is not a great hit. I don't know if they're ever going to be good. They say they don't make a card without any good intention, right? Any intention for it to be good, right? So I don't know. It's a poopy box. Another. So Healing Potion. Actually, I think that's the good one. Am I right in saying that is the good one? Healing Potion. That is €12. But there's, let's just have UK on. Maybe €14 in the UK? Oh, it's €12. Okay, I'll take that. 10 quid, that's 1/3 of the box in just that, so we'll take that. We manifested that, I think, when we were speaking about. So you are averaging about 2 cold foils per box, roughly. Majestics, though, have been very quiet. We got, I think, was it these ones? I can't remember now. I think we've got 2 packs left. 2 packs left. Come on, 2 packs left. Let's get a Regerum Rainbow 4 Majestic. So we got this round. Oh, we got double Majestic. There we go. That is a bit better. This round's on me. Mirage and Metamorph. They're both pretty good ones. So we'll take that. If the setup looks different next time you through the video, it's because like I'm probably going to do 4 boxes at a time. And Baron Bolt. Oh, okay. We ended up pretty good there. We ended up pretty good. There's actually only 4 copies in the UK. So, of the healing potion cold foil. So, right, there's our end. So we'll do a quick little recap. So our majestic. So we got 2 sigils, 1 scowl, 1 A4, 1 swing big, 2 imposing visage. Then we have skull crushers and helm cold foils. Then our amulets are those. Slice and dice times 3. And then our majestics, we will sort quickly. Wizard, equipment, ranger. Right, and we'll go into our 5th box. We cut for a little break. Let's see what we can get. I'd say case number 2, but they're all loose boxes, so it's not cases. But we did pretty good to begin with so far. So we've got Mirage and Metamorph to start with. Nothing too fancy, nothing to shout home about, but we'll see if we can change that. In box number 5. God, right. Oh, we got 100 wins extended. Nice. So, no slice and dice for once. We did get slice and dice in all the others. So, let me get Discord up, chatting with the boy. There we go. Right. Let's keep cracking on. Got cold foil and break tide. Again, not great cards. Talisman of Cremation, we got that before. So, I'll keep moving this. The bloody chair, I said this in the last video, you kind of got to like, there's a knack to it. You got to like, put it to the side and then in. I got to hope the wheels are positioned. Oh, we got another. Okay, is that our 3rd imposing visage rainbow foil? Do we have a play set of that now? I mean, sure, we'll take it. It's a pretty good one. It's like 1/3 of the box back, so sure thing. Smashing good time. I did that cold foil in the judge pack. Not sure why. Not sure why we got Rolling Thunder. Almost got rid of that. Sleeve. Really should have emptied my bin. Just packs everywhere. Oh my god. Absolutely destroyed that pack. Nothing in it anyway. Right, last pack of the right side. So there's 4 Majestics, cold foil and extended. So pretty standard. What they shouldn't have done is put the normal, like, rare versions of the amulets in the set. Then potentially there would have been some value in the cold foils, right? Bingo. Oh, that's a stinky Majestic. Let's leave that up, but that is not a good one. You don't want the carnival cards. Bingo, fire breathing, knick-knack, bric-a-brac, and cash out are not good. That's not a foil you want to get, Icelander, either. So that's our 2nd foil of the box. Yeah. Try to avoid those. Rain Razors, okay, we'll take that. rainbow foils there. I can't just butcher the bottom. The edge on it is awful. Probably one more majestic. You got Helma Sharp Eye there. Not a good one. Don't know if it would ever be playable. Three packs left of box 5. Last pack. Nothing in there. One more box down. And we go again. So we'll stack the Majestics and the rainbow foils. I'll probably go there. I think they could have put more in Everfest. I think the idea behind it was great. I mean, I still think it's a good set. It's still one of my favourite sets, but I think they could have put more in the carnival slot. I would say the treasure packs are what the carnival... Not saying the carnival slot should have been that good, but I think having a slot where you can put anything in it. We got Kraken's Aether Vein as a cold foil. We'll sleeve that up. That is banned, so it's not a great card. It was until it got banned. I don't know if it'll ever get unbanned. It's a good card. Rain Razors, nice. Yeah, once per turn instant. Cost 3, deal 1 damage to target opponent hero. Draw a card for each arcane damage dealt this way. So you just could draw 3 cards every turn. It's ridiculous. Obviously there's no go again, but you know, there's ways of giving go again. I mean, 3 Majestic Cold Foils out 6 boxes. It's pretty good. The one we want the most, though, is the Mask of Pouncing Lynx. That is a really, really nice card. And that is a substitute to Mask of Momentum. Shutter, so that's a Rainbow Foil Majestic. We've been pretty lucky with our Majestic Rainbow Foils up until now, really, I guess. Shutter's not a great one. We've got Polarized, nice. That's our second copy of Polarized now. Oh, 100%. Take that. The problem with paper packs is they're so slippery. Scott's watching this, he's going to be so happy I'm doing his method of opening packs. But that's because I don't have space to bin stuff. Oh, Icelander. We don't want that. That was the D Armada card. Everyone said it looked like him. Dissolution Sphere. It's an okay Majestic. Right, let me take the rest of these out. Actually no, because it stops them. Come on, something spicy. Oh, cash out. Okay, that's not spicy. That is not spicy at all. Don't know if it's even worthy of a sleeve, to be honest. The sleeve probably costs more than the card. Just gonna flip over again, yeah. Oh. One of my favourite pieces of artwork. Emeritus Scalding. I've got it on my... Well, I need to put it on my wall, but... Healing Potion. Very nice. I think that's... Do we... That's a second. That's like a €10 card as well. Like that's a hit, technically. So we'll 100% take that. Imposing Visage. If they'd sent cases, it would be so much easier because I could put the boxes back in the cases. But I think I used up my High Seas empty case to ship something. Oh, Genus, no. Why were these a Majestic? Why do they put them as Majestics? Last pack of this box. Not too bad. We got Healing Potion. Was it Visage? Was it just one Rainbow Majestic in this box? Possibly. I want to pull like one stalagmite out of all this. If I'm opening all the boxes, I want at least one stalagmite. I would prefer a couple. By this point, I would have already pulled at least one. Timekeeper's Whim. Let me see if anyone's in the Discord. Put that in the pack, it'll stay. Just throwing packs over now. Oh, fucking Icelander. Stop. Stop with the fucking hero Majestics. It's such a bad idea. Got a couple of them now. We haven't got any Volder though. Not that we want any. We don't want you, Volder. We don't want any of the heroes. Because they're literally never going to be worth anything. So what have we got? Is it just the Icelander so far from this box? Yeah. We've ended on a poopy. Come on. Rolling Thunder, that's not good. I believe, but the luck hasn't been amazing with these Everfest boxes. Talisman of Featherfoot Cold Foil. I'm kind of glad they took common cold foils out of boxes, not going to lie, with high seas. Just because it just doesn't feel good. Well, this is a rare, but there's no common cold foils in the set. My brain's just like, you usually bin the packs. Why are you keeping them this time? Right. 3 packs left of this side. We've got 2 Majestics, 1 cold foil. All worth probably about £1 between them. Okay, we've got Extend and a Pulverize. Nice, that's a good pack. Ring Blood Incantation. I know the red of that was at one point selling for like £8 each. I think that's over a playset Pulverize now. A bit more variation in these boxes other than just slice and dice. Cash out. Again, to circle back to earlier on, it feels bad sleeving this card. Right, come on. Left side. Can you be better? Can you be better? Can we get a couple of swing bigs? That'd be good. Still not pulling a non-foil swing big now. Arcane Lantern. Is that the first Arcane Lantern I have seen? That in cold foil is also an acceptable pull because it's nice. But that is the first rare, I think. I guess because it's probably short printed as a rare. Amulet of Assertiveness. So that's 2 cold foils in this box. That is the first Arcane Lantern I've noticed anyway. Mask of Pouncing Lynx. That is the first Mask of Pouncing Lynx we pulled, actually. I'll take that. It's a couple of quid, but it's a good card. I think it's only a couple of quid anyway, but I know the cold foil is like 15, I think. It's all in the perspective of how much we paid for these boxes. You know. A £5 card normally doesn't sound like much, but when you paid 30 quid for the box, that's 1/6 for the box. If I can break even, I'm happy. Got some content out of it. And a restock of... Okay, Rain Razors. Nice, we'll take Rain Razors. I think that's a playset of that. We'll probably get playsets of most Majestics. We should get a couple of playsets. Over all the boxes we're going to be opening, we should get multiple playsets. But Swing Big is going to be the hardest. I'm sure it's short printed. I don't know if it officially says on the website, but it definitely is. My experience, I've opened up cases with none. Should be due a Rainbow Foil Majestic. fuck's sake. As we said it, knick-knack, bric-a-brac. That's not a good one. That is our first. Is that our first Rainbow Foil Majestic? Yeah, it is actually. So we got 2 boxes so far, just 1 Rainbow Foil Majestic. And a Bravo. That's the first Bravo, but we don't want that. Or Starvo even. Because you are banned, sir, from Classic Constructed. Because you were too good. He was too good. Okay, and we'll do one more box in this video, and that should leave us. Yeah, so that is another 4 boxes in this video. So far, these boxes have not been that good. In 3 boxes, we got 4 Majestic Rainbow Foils. Only 2 extended, so we've got another box without extended. But only 1 Majestic Cold Foil. And the Majestics haven't been as good. So we'll see. Can this last box redeem? Come on. The redemption arc is strong. It's here. Let's go. First pack, nothing. Sigil Everfest. I had someone comment on one of my videos saying you don't look at the comments. Well, I do when the set first comes out, but you have to understand I open a lot of product. So I'm not going to look at the comments. I've seen these comments in this set a billion times. Like High Seas when it came out, when I was at the event, I was going through all the comments because I wanted to look at them and see what they look like. You know, the artwork, see what the cards do and stuff. But, you know, when you're opening loads of cases, don't do that. It's just not feasible. You get bored of the same cards. You're just looking for that M. No legendaries either, actually, saying that. I mean, the legendaries are Silver Palms Cold Foil, Skullcap Non-Foil. Is it just and Stalagmite? So not a single legendary. Now the pull rates aren't the same as a normal set, so it isn't like 1 per case because it is supplemental. But I found with Everfest it's about 1 per case. But where these are not from cases, they're just loose boxes. So I know the 4 boxes opened up by Connor that he posted, there was no legendaries. So it's quite interesting. Teclo Pounder, that's a only second copy of Teclo Pounder actually. Blood in the Hands Rainbow. Oh, okay. Yes, Fire Breathing is not a good one. That is our first copy of that. But Blood on the Hands is a nice Rainbow Foil to have. It isn't worth a ton right now, but it was at one point, and it can still be at one point if Kasai is good again. Oh, Battering Bolt. That's our second Battering Bolt. We haven't seen one since the start. Again, it's one of the better Majestics. It's a good card. So, Ranger staple. They did the Runeblood incantations extended, but they also, like, the Majestics can, sorry, the Majestics, the EARs can come in normal Rainbow Foil as well. Amulet of Intervention and Revel in Runeblood, that might be our first copy of that. Or we haven't had one for a while at least, anyway. But that is our second cold foil. So the chances of a third are extremely slim. Where's the fire at, guys? Where it is? Oh, that's a Majestic Rainbow Fire. I missed that. Oath of Steel is not a good one either. There is some bad cards in this set. Like, if it was 50, 60 quid a box, I wouldn't be... I'll just put that there. I would not be... I've just put that in a normal slate. I would not be buying them at that price to open en masse. But 30 quid a box, I can take the risk. And it's content as well. Oh, pack here. This is the final box that I'll probably open today. And then we'll just do a couple each day, I think. Should last me. 36 boxes in total, so... There's got to be a stalagmite in there, surely. The skull cap is not worth much, to be honest, but I keep pulling them all because they're cheap. Skull crushers. Oh, some absolute dead packs. 3 packs left of this box. 100 wins extended. You had the blue one before, so there's the red. Worried we're gonna have another box without one. I've had 2 boxes together all day without. Oh, folder. I said I didn't want her to show up. And she did. Right, last pack of this box. And last pack for today. No, nothing. Oh, these are... This second lot has not been so good.